What's up, y'all? It's DJ Rick G's,
And it's the Beat Dungeon.
and it's the Tuesday Night Spotlight. Um, so my pop was in a band, so I played the drums a little bit back in the day when I was younger, like in the '80s and the early '90s, and then I was always into music. My dad got me a mixer for Christmas in '95, and then it was on from there.
Was it Rotary?
No, it was. I ain't even know about no. It was a Gemini mixer, little Gemini Scratch
Gemini.
Master.
Wow.
Joint. And then I DJ'd my parents. I DJ'd New Year's Eve. That New Year's Eve for my parents. I already knew what was going on. I used to like be at football practice and beatboxing and pretending I was DJing because I used to record Power 99 in Philly. I used to record tapes of like DJ Rand and Cosmic Kev and Jay Ski and different radio DJs. So I was always into that. And I was
You had the double tape decks?
yeah, hell yeah. I just fixed my shit. I just fixed my shit. I just bought the belts for my Sony cassette deck.
Yeah, you
know
bringing
what I
it
mean?
back.
I've been listening to the tapes. You know what I mean?
The hits for the
yeah.
tape.
It's funny that people like that, and they be like, because cassettes was hi-fi.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now people like this lo-fi. And they think lo-fi means chill. That shit means low quality. You know what
They turned it to chill.
It's funny how people fuck words up, but
87. Is it 87? Wow, I'm old. Yeah, it's about 87. I was in junior high school. I was in orchestra, violin, for many years through our high school. Then I stopped doing music for years. Then in 05, I started doing production.
Weren't you a rapper before?
Yeah.
And a promoter and
Oh yeah, manager, label exec, all that. Me and my briefcase.
what got you what solidified you on beat production?
As far as what solidified me,
On that versus going with one of the any other path.
I started felt like I was okay with it. I know, cause I'm a technical dude, so that putting it together, samples and yeah, all this intriguing. So I think this would grab me. Even I was pretty good at the other stuff. I used to go around the record stores. You remember DJs and
yeah.
Peaches in Richmond?
I ain't know about Peaches, but
Oh man, Broadway.
Broadway.
I used to drive around all these record stores and put out CDs in their stores. I won't make it beats though. We used to go to like Knot Studio and another studio called Wildlife.
Don't make songs.
Yeah, and we used to bring the little ADATs because Mars was open back then. You know, I know you remember Mars, the music store. It was down from Guitar Center. It's a thrift store now.
Oh yeah.
Right by Guitar Center.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They said, yeah, Mars was the spot. We used to always go there and get DAT tapes and go to that studio record. Then who was the CD people? Disc makers. We used to press up the CDs and go my little stack of CDs, my little contracts. And I used to do consignment deals with all these record stores around here and stuff. That was actually fun too, but Beats just way better. It's just evolved to the same shit it's always been. But Chris Brown did.
You lined them up.
Yeah, a little bit. But everybody else, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't like it. I don't really like rap beef no more. It
Yeah,
leads
like
to
all of
violence.
them.
It gets people beat up. It gets people shot. It gets people hurt over stupid words. You shouldn't even want to talk like that to people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yo, if somebody came up to me and said crazy stuff to me about me for like 3 minutes, you might get hurt. Coming to me, say something bad about a family member of mine or somebody. Yo, that's not even a cool way to play in real life. Like, yeah, it's the music and it's entertainment, but I don't talk to people like that. You know what I'm saying? I try to be nice. And it Yeah, like all like when J. Cole apologized, I was like, that's whack. But then at the end of the day, I was like, yo, like I like the fact that the fans don't dictate nothing. Like we don't make like we artists and we creating and we doing stuff and it's like don't do it at what you say. Like you know what I'm saying? Like fuck what you y'all want. Yo, they got 24 hours. Eat a dick. Nobody got nothing. Fuck you. I don't make this art for you. Like, for y'all goofy motherfuckers. Like, did y'all buy the album? Did y'all, like, yo, get out of here. Like, no. Like, my art is way deeper than rap bad about somebody. Let's all talk bad about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. I don't want to talk bad about nobody. Like, if I'm in the car, I don't really want to hear no negative, disparaging things about nobody. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. Like I really don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get too deep, but I've been in situations where rap has caused violence to people firsthand. I've seen it really happen. Really seen it happen. Seen people really get hurt over rap lyrics. It makes me think, yo, even like if you getting money, all that. Like I don't even want to say nobody's name that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like I don't, like I don't even want to talk about people I don't like and people I think is trash. Like I'm not even using my brain to bring you up about nothing. So it's like, but it's people love it. People love it, and they hype about it. I got all them songs in my email. I didn't even download them. I didn't download none. Like I'm cool. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's the one thing I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not on the radio because I don't got to play this what's the name record. You know what I mean? They got AI on it. It's corny. We had a conversation about AI. I've been said it was corny. It's like, yo, what levels y'all stooping to? And it's whack. It's whack. Like I don't think we need that as a society. As a person that's a math teacher, and I don't think it's a good look. We come from cassettes, and cassettes was kind of low quality when you think about them. Fast forwarding and rewinding was his ass.
Flip the tape.
It was trash. Like, but it wasn't convenient at all. It's just like you can't fast forward and get to the beginning of a song.
Oh no, no, until they came up with the auto stop.
Oh yeah.
Then that was the shit.
But it didn't work if you got skits.
Oh, yeah,
Skits,
you
it
just
didn't work.
skit.
So, yeah, if you gotta find a cassette deck somewhere, and it works, so you gotta try that out. But then, then CDs came. CDs was out for like a long time, and then they probably got real popular and lit like late '90s, and then
Yep.
and then they was out, and then they started doing it. We started doing that Napster stuff, and then so for like DJs, we was on vinyl all the way up until like '06. That's when Serato came out, and everybody started converting everything to MP3s and waves, and then
Then it was talking shit about that. Oh, they're not real DJs.
but I guess it's accepted now. And in the DJ world, we got all this a lot of different new technology now. The stems is out, so you can DJ and drop the drums, and you can remix stuff. It's easier to do stuff. And then like I said, with Ableton, you can go bananas. But I'm not gonna give everybody the jewels, but you can even with anything, because everything got Ableton Link. You know what I mean? So that's a jewel right there. Everything has Ableton Link. So Logic, Pro Tools, GarageBand, the MPC, anything. Everything got Ableton Link. So that means everything will you turn it on, everything's on the same BPM. So all the drums will match up, whatever.
That's how Rewire was back in the day when Reason came up. Rewire.
Oh, yeah.
That was the protocol back then.
So so whatever you want, you turn change the BPM on one, and it changes it on all of them. It's some cool stuff. But now you can just bring a flash drive.
Flash
CDJs.
Cause they know got everything
Got all
already.
types of controllers. You know what I mean? But a lot of people have an appreciation for the vintage sound and feel, and record shopping is still way better than. I love going to the record store opposed to just waking up on a Friday and just looking at my phone and seeing what new album came out. That shit is whack because if you got Tidal or Apple Music, they just going to just show you whatever the people paid to be on that page. They're not going to show you every album that came out. Like,
No, yeah.
if you go to the music store back in the day,
Everybody,
they're going to show you
it's
everything
fair
that
game.
came out that day, and
Fair
then you
game.
can just go through A through Z in the rap or in the R&B, and you can see stuff you wasn't even thinking about. You know what I mean? Just searching through.
And that's
But
how
now-
we got our little CD off back in the day.
You go to your joint, and it's like these 5 albums came out this week, and it'd be like 50 albums came out this week, but they only showing these 5 because they paid to be on that page, and you don't even. So, yeah,
I mean, the only time my new album's coming out because of the Source magazine.
yeah.
I see what stuff. I see what stuff coming out. Oh, they want no internet to do that with. Like, oh wow, January 3rd. Okay,
Yeah, and they used to be like rhyme of the month and all that type of stuff. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is dead. It was like that was a lot of culture that, I guess it's transferred in different ways. Social media and all of that. But like I said, people are appreciating the retro stuff.
I think it's funny how a lot of people trying to go retro in the studio. Like everybody going for analog.
Yeah,
Everybody misses that analog warmth. Everybody want the computer convenience, but they don't like the computer sound like that. So it's crazy everybody chasing vintage. Even turntables done came back. Buy these records now. See kids trying to buy turntables.
Ableton guy, yo, I've been rocking with Ableton since 2012, right? I got into Ableton from DJing. So Serato, they was like one day they was just like, yo, the bridge, we got the Ableton bridge, and we linked with Ableton. So I don't even know what Ableton is, right? But my wife had bought Ableton, and when she moved in with me, she had a MPC 2000 XL, and Reason, she fuck with Reason still to this day, but that was like, she moved in with me in like 08, 07, 08, 06. And then, so somewhere around like 2011, 2012, that's when I started fucking with Ableton. I'm like, I don't even know what this shit is, but it was like the bridge. So I was like, I saw the Ableton box in the closet. Nobody ever opened it. So I opened it, and then I started messing with it, and I was like, you could do a lot of shit with this. You could go bananas with this. And it was like Serato screen where had an Ableton session view mixed with Serato on it, on Scratch Live. So that was like 2012. Nobody knew about it. You had to be like a super technical guy to know about that, right? And then it was like you had to do a whole bunch of stuff to get it to even work. But then I learned about Ableton. I started making beats on Ableton. And doing DJ stuff with Ableton, like using it as just a extra thing when DJing with extra beats. You could just bring beats in. You could like have everything linked up. I used to make these mixes for this dude that do aerobics. It'd be like Jersey Club mixes. It'd be like an hour. So I could get like Jersey Club drums and remix stuff and go bananas with Ableton. Nobody knew what I was talking about. And then I've been making beats with Ableton for a long time. Since then, I was getting into it, learning the program, this was an interesting program. So you could do everything with it. Every time I meet somebody that uses Ableton, they use it a totally different way than I do.
No, cause it might be because where I started off with GarageBand.
That was your first program?
Yeah, on the iBook. But GarageBand 2. Sheesh. That was like 2005. But I didn't like Logic at first at all. Because I used to use Reason.
Oh, you had to record people and all that?
Oh, no. I didn't have Reason 5. I had Reason 3. I had Reason 2.5 and then Reason 3. And then I started getting stagnated in Reason. Like the sound just wanted, and they had no plugins, nothing like that. So I'm like, And later on, they started adding stuff to it, but still. Because when I started making a beat of Logic, I was like, this is stiff. I don't know. Something about Logic. Worked out, though. But to me, there's no restriction we can do at all. Like I can do whatever I want, and musically, technically, whatever you can do it. As long as you know how to use it, it does it. I don't get that out of Ableton or Pro Tools or nothing else. They might, but I don't know. But my other DAW is MPC. That's one of my DAWs. You know, it's a DAW still.
You consider that a DAW?
It's a DAW. 'Cause
Huh.
you can record in the MPC software. I can record in my machine standalone. I can track vocals right in my MPC keyboard. So it's a whole DAW workstation. Or the
Yeah,
software.
I guess you can plug them in and do it. Yeah,
Absolutely. So it's a DAW. Machine is a DAW.
yeah. If you use it like that, it's just I just don't like the mix down. You can't real time mix down, which is like that's the main reason I'm always going back to Ableton anyways, because if you make a beat and then you want to drop the drums out here in a certain part, you could do that in real time on Ableton. You know what I mean? Or I mean, you can do that on Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, any joint. But you just can't do it in the MPC or in the machine. You just got to arrange it,
Right.
or you got to make a whole nother track with that dropout. You know what I'm saying?
I always put in
Yeah,
Logic.
like,
all my music go through Logic. Anything, I don't care if I use machine or MPC, it's going to Logic eventually.
Yeah, I DJ'd me and my man DJ'd Willenboro High School's dance. That was like maybe like 2 months after I got my stuff. You know, that was probably like my first. Yeah, that was probably my first gig. So, yeah, this is what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. Like, I didn't even really. Before I met my man, somebody introduced me to my homeboy, DJ Buzz in Philly, in high school. I didn't know him prior to somebody introducing me to him, but he was a DJ too. We linked up and started DJing parties, but I didn't know nobody that was a DJ prior to me getting equipment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nobody personally that was DJing but I just was like, I'm trying to do that. You know, I don't even think I even verbalized that. And my pop just got me this mixer. He probably see me just walking around like this, like, you know, and just was like, yeah, you gotta get him a mixer. Cause I had a record player and I was just scratching on that one record player.
used
I
to
had
do that.
buying records. You know what I mean?
I had a Pioneer record player, the Wooden Jank.
Yeah.
He had the Scratch Kid and play song. Thought I was doing something. I had no mixer then.
Yeah, so the mixer just made it complete. So we had record players all over the place.
Probably was in North Carolina. I don't know. All of them got different personalities. Because we had an open album release party. That was really nice. Because we thought nobody going to show up. There was like 8 people there. And the show started at 8:30. I remember Derek walking to me talking about, I guess we performing for ourselves. Then I looked up again. I looked down at my MPC and looked up, and there was like 60 people. We was at Spades.
Oh yeah. For Holland
Holland,
Road.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So that show was dope, actually. I like that as a comeback because I just thought that was going to be a flop show. Like, damn, oh well, let's rock for these 8 people. We sold out our CDs and everything. We had little CDs at the table up front. And then we did a show in North Carolina. That was really good. We opened up for Mickey Fax. I don't know who, he's a battle rapper.
Yeah, no big facts. Yeah.
And that dude, Daylight, was there. And we was just there. At some big bar, some big place. I can't tell you the name of it, but so that's gigs. I mean, one gig we got paid $200. Didn't nobody come. Didn't nobody know who was gonna be there. These African people booked us perform at this restaurant like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Ain't nobody. The cook was there, the bartenders. We performed the whole time sitting down. I was sitting by MPC just. Derek sitting there rapping. Yeah. We got $200 just for that. Yeah. That was nice. I'm trying to get on TV. And not acting, the music. Licensing. Yeah. That's my thing I'm focused on. Making records is cool, but I'm trying to, People sleeping on TV money.
You got some stuff we working on right now that's trying to
Absolutely.
towards that.
Absolutely. Wide array of genres we trying to do. It makes you create.
I'm trying to work with more people, get some beats out there. Trying to finish this master's degree, and I think the sky's gonna open up after that. So, yeah, DJing a whole lot. We outside this summer gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Follow me on everything, DJ Rick G's. Really just on Instagram. I'm not rock with nothing else. So, DJRickG's.com. Got mixes, and we out here. We out here. I don't know what the future holds. We just trying to kill.
I'm hungry. The Beat Dungeon. Anything's the Beat Dungeon, not the Beat Dungeon. People always keep it. Is it duh? No. The. Don't say V, because then people can put two E's. You said V. V one only. No, the Beat Dungeon.